Bro, if I lose this one, I don't even know. He's playing Miami defense? I only have 4. I guess I have a pro. Okay, we fucking get it, bro.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this.
I have the PS4 Pro. So.
At Lumen Field in Seattle. Today it's week 3 and we've got a good one in store.
I don't want to take ball first.
And the Seattle Seahawks. It's the first weekend of autumn and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bird. Here's 2nd and 8. Dancing to his left. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Turns out to be a great idea to touch.
That's what I'm finna do every fucking time. That's it.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Oh my God.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. They're going to try and throw. Flushed out right.
No way.
That's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
They'll run here with a rookie 2nd-round pick, Kenneth Walker. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
From just shy of midfield, Smith forced out to his left. he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Facing second and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards you needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. The Seahawks at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost.
Thank you.
Batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
Don't try to RPO me.
And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here.
Hey, that tip drill worked, Tessie.
Quarterback is simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First and 10, it's Patterson. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got this
Didn't mean to do
complete to
that.
the tight end Pitts. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a...
No way.
Coming, it's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Duke Dawson picks it. And
Bruh.
the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Dragon 60. Babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
After the interception, here's Smith. Left side complete to Lockett. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. Walker now on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Strip that ball. Mike 6. Mike 6. Hey, I'm coming.
Street. Buffalo 18.
Hey, check Mike. Mike 6.
Check.
It's going to be a long day. Mike 6.
79 Broncos.
Smith.
We're going to shut you down.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
19 Tiger. Panther 60. 60 Bobcat.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Check, 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 check.
We're scoreless after one.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cup 19, Cup 19.
I'm coming after you.
On second down, it's Walker.
Go, go, run, run, run.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a first down.
And Walker's somebody who just impresses you every time he steps on the field. He's a guy who was the Walter Camp and Doak Walker Award winner's final collegiate season behind a 1,600-yard campaign. 300 carries or more, that wouldn't be unexpected in his first season in the NFL.
60 Maverick.
Hey, check Mike, Mike 6, Mike 6.
We own them. We own them.
Mike 6. Mike 6.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Check 9, check 9.
From the red zone now, Smith steps away. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Decent. I just got an interception.
They'll start at their own 7.
Never mind. There was a foul for some reason. So he gets ball at 1 yard line.
You know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
Check 4, check 4. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Oh, how about this call down?
I even saw that coming.
And he will score. Touchdown,
It's only 7-0.
Seattle. Tyler Lockett, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Huh?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Him. He was at like the 25-yard line, and I got a pick in the end zone. And then for some reason, they gave it back to him at the 1 yard line. So lurked the fuck out of him. Lost.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And there is
Oh my God.
for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. 3rd down, here's Patterson. And to the 49-yard line, but no further, and obviously he is well short of the first. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete.
Bro, I'm
They
done.
cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
He put a QB spy on the Vic.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
it's 2nd and 3. Smith. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Straight ahead, Walker. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Smith. Throw out wide to Walker. Down inside.
What? That's a block in the back.
Kenneth Walker with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Myers connects on the PAT.
14-0.
14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
He did not, bro.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Watch the whip.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you don't run a theme team, your team can get really good really quick. If you can take
Mike,
advantage.
Now Gino on first down.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go.
He's got a man complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
Which I have a good left tackle there. I have Garrett Bowles there. It's just like
Mike,
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Mike, 6. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Hey, check Mike, Mike 6, Mike 6.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, go.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
I don't know if he's gonna throw dots to me. We'll see.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Up the middle, here's Walker. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime.
I'm losing badly.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find
I think I put a QB spy on me, bro.
in this situation if they decide to take a
Fucking pussy.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's able to get it across the...
Dude's a fucking pussy, bro.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Looking to throw again on second down. Smith. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 11 yards there, just like last play. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Smith on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to get this complete here to Lockett. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 28-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Take off your helmet and give me a kiss.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Second and 10 on the Seahawks 37-yard line.
On second down, a run with Patterson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. But they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Play action. It's Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And incomplete on the deep ball. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
44's the mic. 44's mic. Check, check.
Check pass, check pass.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
44's the mic. 44's the mic.
To throw is Smith. He lets it fly for Lockett. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now, remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play, unable to connect in that attempt.
Go. 44 is the mic. 40.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Deep ball for Goodwin. It got his man complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Are you not supposed to be chewing clock if you're out by 21? Ain't they supposed to be chewing clock if they out by 21? I've had 3 interceptions that were taken away. And these niggas just catch everything.
He'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Only a yard of the
I'm Tyler Lockett just in fucking.
toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Here we go, T. Get off the field. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 44, Mike, 44. Go.
Now Gino. Being chased out left. And he's got it.
What?
Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett from a yard out. And the Seahawks get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Now the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. And that flag accepted. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
Come on, bro.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Warrior 70.
117.
Now a play fake here on first down. And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Out of the gun, a run with Patterson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Come on. Hey, Cowboy 80.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Falcons on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They're going to look to throw. Rolling to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
26 Mike, 26 Mike.
Hey, check that. Street.
Save.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they have now gone for it on 4th 4 times, and they have converted no times.
I know we talk about analytics and how it's entered into the game, and there's a good percentage that says, go for it, you will actually make a good percentage. In this case, the analytics just went right out the window. 0 for 4. They've got to start looking at things in a different way.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Short throw to Disley, and they're going to get this down inside the 20.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll fake it. Now Smith on the move to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Mike 6.
Play inside every
Mike
zone,
6.
like you're out
Crunch time, defense.
Throwing now is Gino. He completes this to Walker. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass.
I play man and I play inside. If I put my people on purples, I can get burnt up the middle. But if I leave it up the middle, like, bro, it just don't make sense how slow they are in the project. I should be able to go and touch my goddamn end zone before y'all touch me. I might go to Jay Cutler just to get a receiver though. It's not even that. It's not. I don't think my receivers are good enough to get open. Because sometimes, like when I'm locked in, I be dotting shit. But it's just I'm making it harder on myself by having slow people. Like,
But that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Oh, look at this play call. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Now the gadget play here on 4th down winds up backfiring. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chance.
Touchdown! DK Metcalf, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That'll be caught downfield by Bird. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Back to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Patterson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back to throw again. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Seahawks are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a 1st down at the Falcons' 42. 58 yards on the ground for him so far.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, check Mike, Mike 6, Mike 6. Check
Mike 19.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. Over the middle, he gets it to Patterson. And down he'll go at the 25. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll run with Patterson. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Throw out right, taken in by Patterson.
What?
Loss of 4 yards on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from.
Nigga's stupid. Like, I can't get anything, bro. Like, not a single thing. I literally can't get a singular thing.
You know something? He tackles pretty well too.
He's tougher than an airport.
Yep. The whole fucking time.
Try it here. He's So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Like, there's nothing I can do.
On the scramble, and it's 2nd down. A play action fake. They'll look to
Oh my God.
incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield.
And I've had 3 interceptions that were taken away from me.
Hold coming from the left side
Like,
of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
They'll set up a throw. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35.
oh, you can catch that, but you can't catch a single coverage. That makes fucking sense.
So the victory here for Seattle. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, up a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Seahawks, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they will hit the road next week.